who feel that this person applying for membership is not reputable, an investigation is carried out. Members in the KNPV must have a clean criminal history. The KNPV wants people with integrity. This is plainly evident when you visit their local clubs and national trials. In my opinion, the Schutzen organizations here in the States should consider the same restrictions. You will find that the majority of the trainers in the KNPV work with dogs that are not registered dogs. This does not mean that they don't know the pedigrees of their dogs. It simply reflects an attitude that breed clubs and the breed requirements or restrictions only limit the working ability of a dog as a whole. And again, it's my opinion that they're not totally wrong in this matter. One only needs to look at how the AKC has destroyed the temperament and working ability of the German Shepherd dog and the other working breeds. This video is not intended as a training tape, although you most likely will gain some valuable training ideas from watching the Dutch trainers work. The tape is intended to give you a feel for the capabilities of the Dutch trainer, both the KNPV trainers and the police dog trainers. We will open with a visit to the Rotterdam Police Dog School. This school is located within the city limits of Rotterdam. It encompasses the dog school and the horse school for that district. Here's a look at the canine vehicles for some of the 45 or 50 dogs in the Rotterdam Police Dog School. The school itself is set on some acreage that sits next to a canal. It's really very beautiful. A large area that the school is on is actually below sea level, surrounded by dikes that have boats and shipping on. The horses that they use at the school are really very, very nice horses, you can see here. I visited the school with Kevin Sheldom. That's my friend taking pictures here. Kevin's a police service dog trainer in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Everywhere you go in Holland, you see these little bike paths. Here's the police dog and the horse school. The animals that they use for horses are excellent. I don't know a lot about horses, but I do know when I see a good horse work that it's a quality animal. The facility itself, here's the interior training ground, is spotless and excellent. Here we see one of the handlers who's coming in for additional daily training. Handlers keep the dogs at home. If they go on vacation or if they come back for extra training, they can leave their dogs in the main kennel area. And again, this is an interior training ground. The rooms we're looking at here are the scent identification rooms. And before we go into the scent identification work for the Dutch police, I'm going to show you a little bit about the abilities of the Dutch police tracking dogs. The Dutch are well known for their training of scent identification and hard surface tracking. Here we see one of the instructors laying a training track. I think to impress upon you the skill of these trainers, you must first watch a dog track. When I originally went to the school, I went there with the intention of learning a little bit about hard surface tracking, and the instructors and the head instructor, Jan de Bruin, who's retiring in 1998, took me out and let me watch them start their training. And the original track laying looks like this on a new dog, and I thought to myself, well, this is no different than Schutzen. This is exactly what Schutzen is. But then, after I watched these dogs track, then they took me out and let me film a finished dog. We'll watch the finished dog after we watch this dog track. The articles that they use are small pieces of either metal pipe, which you see here, or 1-inch pieces 1-inch square pieces of flat metal. They want natural tracking dogs for their police service dogs. When these dogs get out of their van, their noses automatically go down to the ground. These dogs have intense prey drive. Their tracking dogs are not trained. Here he has another article. Their tracking dogs are not trained as bite dogs. Although most of them will do bite work because they have a background in KNPV, but not all. I'm sure that the majority of people that will watch this video and watch this dog track are thinking that this is not any different than anything that we're used to. But just wait for a minute. You'll see. This is stage 1 of the police dog tracking. He must be able to do this before he goes on to hard surface tracking. Notice we're tracking on soccer fields in a park. It is early in the morning. There's the end of the track and the last and final article.